Good evening, I'm J. Lenora Bressler, and welcome to the February 15th, 2018 edition of the Bible, Delight in the Details, as we are taking this week of Valentine's Day week to look at some of the most beautiful verses about love in the Bible. Today, we're back in the Book of Wisdom. Actually, no, we're not. We're in Song of Solomon, which is written by the same author as the Book of Wisdom, Proverbs, at least mostly, and that is the great King Solomon. In Song of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 4, I have found whom my heart loves. If you know anything about the Song of Solomon, it is a very passionate and very romantic book of the Bible. Needless to say, it's one of my favorite. But it really is, and it's a little bit off-putting for some Christians because of its highly, almost erotic terminology. And it really portrays in very poetic form the story of a prince and this woman that he loves, whom he takes as his bride, and it's as I say, it's a very passionate love story, and it talks about how he honors her and how she honors and respects him, and how she follows after him, and it's absolutely beautiful. Now it's beautiful literature no matter what. But it is especially meaningful when you realize that it is intended to be a picture of the love that Jesus Christ has for his bride, us, the church. And so when we have that beautiful love call, if you will, that is reciprocated by both parties, that I have found whom my heart loves. And then there's an equally beautiful quote, I am my beloved's and my beloved's is mine. It is this idea that in Christ we find that which, or he whom we have desired forever. You know, most of us are somewhat romantic at heart, and we love a good love story. And in our hearts, most of us yearn for a mate that is perfect for us. And we talk about having a soulmate. But, you know, as wonderful as your husband or wife may be, I bet you there are times when you get frustrated. I bet you there's a few things, maybe just little things, that you say, you know, if I had my druthers, they'd be a little bit different in this way or that way. Wouldn't it be something if you had a mate that was literally perfect in every way and could meet every single need you ever had, every moment of every day, give you exactly what you needed, understood you 100%. There was never any misunderstanding, never any feeling of being slighted in any way. Wouldn't that be like amazing? Well, for those of us who have pretty close to that, we know the blessing that is and the joy that is in our life. God is the one who actually, though, can fit the bill. He is the one that our heart truly has been yearning for and will continue to yearn for always. He really can be the great beloved. And when he calls you his beloved, it means everything. The Messiah is placed in the Bible, is seen in the Bible as he who is what everyone has been waiting for. It is he who everyone has put their hope on, and who in the intimate and small recesses of your heart and your soul and your spirit and that part of you that makes you so you, it's what your heart really craves. Saint Augustine said that, you know, everybody has a God-shaped hole in their heart, and that until God fills that, they can have no real rest. Well, the beautiful Song of Solomon says the same way. We are looking, every one of us, for that perfect, ideal lover. And here it is. Here he is in the form of Jesus Christ. Using terms like lover, I know, is somewhat upsetting to some people. But to those of us that are great romantics or who understand the spiritual depth of what true romance is really all about, not the shallow stuff, but the real connection that true romance is about, I think a lot of us think it's a very apt description indeed. I'm J. Lenora Bressler, hoping that you are being loved by the great beloved Jesus Christ himself, for there is no greater love that you could be experiencing. Please join me on the next edition of The Bible, Delight in the Details. Hope you're having a great Valentine's week.